Have you ever taken time to think about what your next chapter will be? What does your next chapter look like? Have you taken time to think about that? Or is what you're doing now the thing that you want to do for the rest of your life? Are you working on the thing that is going to be, that dream life, that thing that you want to do and you want to be known for throughout time? And as you retire and, you slow down, you look back in your life and you say, yeah, that was the thing that I really wanted to do in life. I accomplished that. Or are you working on something or doing something now, but you have another chapter. You have another chapter of your life where you're going to be doing something maybe completely different from what you're doing now. But you haven't really taken the time to really think about what your next chapter will be. What does that look like? What does that feel like? And are you feeling that pull? Is there something pulling you and inviting you to explore this next chapter, to start thinking about what that next chapter will look like and how it will feel and what it will be? Because I know that there's an energy going on right now that a lot of people are coming to that point where they're feeling they're ready for a new chapter, ready to do something different. Maybe take a completely left turn from what they're doing now. But they're scared. In fear, it's normal to be afraid of something new, because something new means you no longer know what to expect. You no longer know everything you need to know about doing the thing that you're doing. Whenever you start something new, that unknown, that uncertainty, is scary, because you don't know if you're going to be really good at it or not. You don't know if it's going to be the right thing or if it's going to work out great for you or not. And you're scared that you're going to try it and you're going to fail. So some people don't want to don't want to take the chance to start the next chapter because they're really comfortable in the chapter they're in. Even though they might not be happy, they're comfortable. And they know if they step into this new chapter, it's like you have to learn everything all over again. And you don't know how good you're going to be at it. And you're scared that maybe you won't be able to learn everything that you need to learn to be able to be really good at it and be at the level that you're at now in your life or higher, starting something completely new. And so that type of fear really holds all of us back, and we all face that at some point. At some point we built the success, we're enjoying the success that we have, but maybe it's not exactly what we thought it was going to be, or it's not as sexy and fun as we thought it was going to be, but it's paying the bills. It's paying the bills and it's giving us financial security. And then we start to say to ourselves, but am I happy? Is this something I want to do for the rest of my life? Is this how I want to spend the rest of my life? Am I happy? And a lot of times we don't take time to ask ourselves, am I happy? Yeah, okay, I'm successful. Okay, I have lots of money. But am I happy? And when we start to look at life from that question, that's when we start to realize that, hey, I think I'm ready for a next chapter. What is my next chapter going to be? What's that going to look like? What's that going to feel like? Where will that next chapter take me? And it's a really important question that at some point in your life, as you get comfortable in the success that you have and it becomes mundane and routine and it loses its excitement, it loses its challenge, that's when the next chapter starts to look so inviting. Even though it's scary, it looks so inviting because it has all these new possibilities and these new adventures and this new excitement that the chapter that you're in doesn't have. It maybe had that before when you were building it and working toward it, and even when you first become successful at it, it was exciting because it was new. You'd never done it before, and you accomplished it and you felt great. But as that starts to fade, this next chapter starts to look, ooh, that looks kind of sexy. Wonder what that would be like if I'm able to achieve that. If I'm already good at what I'm doing, Imagine what I could do with this new chapter. Imagine how far I could take it, how successful I could become at doing that. And that's what's inviting and intriguing when we start to allow ourselves to really look at the next chapter, not from the stance of fear and the stance of maybe I can't do it, but the stance of possibilities. What would happen if, like I talked about in another podcast, playing the what if game. The next chapter is all about the what if game. But what you really got to do is start figuring out what is your next chapter. Because once you ask yourself what your next chapter is, you start to align with this new future for yourself. And you're going to break out of this mundane feeling of, just going through the motions. Yeah, you're successful, you have money, you have financial success. But you're really just going through the motions. So what's your next challenge? What's the next thing that you want to do that's really going to wake you up and get you excited in the morning and really drive you to be the person that you're supposed to be, to reach your full potential? What is the new thing that you want to be really good at? The next thing that you want to have on your list of accomplishments? That's what the next chapter is all about. So that's what I wanted to share with you on this one. Make sure that you check out my website, check out my programs. I got the GPS for Success, which is all about really setting up your next chapter and making sure that you build success in that and that you're setting yourself up to be successful. So check out my program, Create the GPS for Your Success. And also, check out some of my books. I got award-winning books, and I have lots of books that are going to help you on creating the mindset for success and really moving in the direction of your dreams so that you can achieve your personal impossibles. So you can check out my books. I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can connect with all those things. Make sure you like this video. Watch more videos on my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. And really start thinking about what is going to be your next chapter. That's it for this one. So until next time, you heard? So I was thinking about perspective and how when you see things from different angles, the same thing can appear completely different depending on what perspective you have on it, from what angle that you're looking at it. And what I'm talking about is sometimes you can look at something and it looks like it's going to be so easy. And when you try to do it, it's way harder than what you thought it would be. But from your first perspective on the outside, it looks like it's easy. Oh yeah, anybody can do that. That's so simple. That's so easy. And what the truth is that a lot of times you can say the saying is, nothing is as easy as it looks. But also, nothing is as hard as it seems. And this is the other part of the perspective. When you think, this thing is impossible, I'm never going to figure it out, I'm never going to be able to do this, it's only because you don't know what you're doing at first. You just started. And you have to learn. You have to have some ups and downs, some struggles, some hurdles. And all of those things help you to learn how to master that thing that you're trying to do. And then once you've mastered it, for you it seems easy. So when someone else asks how to do it, oh, that's so easy. Because you start to forget how long it took for you to figure it out in the first place, how hard it was in the first place. Because once you've figured it out, usually what it is, it's very simple. It's just a couple of little skills that you didn't have, and now you have those skills, and you're able to do it. So then when you're talking to somebody else about it, you're making it sound so easy, but you forget that it's not as easy as it is now when you first started. So, I was just thinking about that perspective. Some things look very easy from the outside because you don't know all the little details that you're going to have to put into it to make it look easy. And everything is perspective. So when you see someone that's super successful at something, they didn't just wake up one day and all of a sudden they're super successful at that thing. They had to learn a craft. They had to figure things out, build skills. They had to start from not knowing very much about it at all. And even if they knew a little bit of details, they didn't really know how to put it all together. So that's what I wanted to share in this extra segment I'm recording just to let you know how I'm doing this stuff. I'm recording like 3 or 4 of these segments all on the same day, and then I'm gonna plop them into these the end of videos of the new videos that I'm doing. So I don't even know right now, as I'm recording these things, if it's gonna resonate, if people are gonna like it, if people are even gonna watch all the way through and listen to these segments. So it's an experiment, but I'm at the very infancy of it. I haven't even launched it yet. I'm just in the recording stage. So it is pretty crazy because by the time you're hearing it, yeah, obviously I've launched it. And so this is like a future thing for me. I don't know how it's going to actually turn out. I don't know how cool or awesome it's going to be, or if it's going to be cool or awesome at all. It's an experiment, I'm telling you. So that's what I wanted to share, just trying out this extra segment stuff, just to see what happens. Where will it take me? That's the question. Where will it take me? Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching all the way through to this moment in time, to the end of the video. You did it. You made it. You're awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also hit that bell button so you don't miss any new videos. I'm recording videos all the time. I also want to invite you to go check out my website. A lot of cool stuff on my website. I put a lot of work into that. Well, I did. I don't put as much work into it now because it's set up. I just drive people to it and get them to check out my freebie offers and learn insight and the little nuggets that I'm giving away. So yeah, check out the website. It's worth your while. That's why it's there. It's there for you. So you can learn and create the success that you want, move in the direction of your dreams. I'm supposed to leave you with something here at this point. In the other videos I would tell you, focus on your big bright future. But today, instead, I want you to focus on something that's going to take you to that next level. That's going to blow up your success, because you deserve to blow up your success. And now is the time. So do that right now. All right. I think I'm done, man. I don't think I need to say anything else. It's good.